Welcome to Timelesss Audiobook, Fog and Fury, Haven Thrillers Book 1 by Rachel Howzell Hall. Fog and Fury, Haven Thrillers Book 1, a novel. A read with Jenna by Rachel Howzell Hall pulls readers into a gripping world where danger hides behind every foggy corner and fury simmers just beneath the surface. This atmospheric thriller marks the beginning of an electrifying series that combines secrets, suspense, and unexpected twists. Hall, known for her intricate plots and complex characters, crafts a story that keeps you guessing until the very last page. Set in the eerie, coastal town of Haven, the book weaves together mystery and emotion in a way that hooks listeners from the very beginning. The story follows Jules Valentine, a former detective haunted by tragedy and betrayal. After a scandal destroyed her career and shattered her reputation, Jules retreats to the fog-shrouded town of Haven. The sleepy coastal community seems like the perfect place to disappear, but Haven has its own dark undercurrents. Jules quickly learns that this isolated town is anything but peaceful. Beneath the picturesque streets and seaside cliffs lurk secrets, lies, and a deep-rooted fury that refuses to stay buried. Jules wants nothing more than to keep her head down and rebuild her life, but fate has other plans. When the body of a local woman washes up on the shore, suspicion quickly spreads through the tight-knit community. The victim, a wealthy philanthropist named Beatrice Lark, was admired by some and despised by others. As the town buzzes with rumors, Jules finds herself pulled back into the world she tried so hard to escape. Despite her reluctance, the detective in her can't ignore the strange details surrounding Beatrice's death. The local police chief, wary of Jules' reputation, is less than thrilled to have her poking around. But Jules knows that if she doesn't uncover the truth, more people could end up dead. Her instincts tell her that Beatrice's death is no accident. The deeper she digs, the more tangled the web becomes. Jules uncovers evidence of blackmail, hidden affairs, and bitter rivalries within Haven's wealthy elite. Behind their polished smiles and designer clothes lies a seething fury, and anyone could be the killer. As the fog thickens around Haven, so does the mystery. Jules faces resistance from every side, including her own doubts and painful memories. Her past haunts her at every turn, threatening to unravel the fragile new life she's trying to build. But with each new clue, Jules begins to piece together the truth. She discovers that Beatrice wasn't the only one hiding secrets. In Haven, everyone has something to lose and someone to fear. Jules' investigation brings her face to face with Haven's most powerful families. She meets Marcus Lark, Beatrice's enigmatic husband, whose charm hides a dangerous edge. There's also Serena Walsh, a local artist with a troubled past and connections to both the victim and the suspect list. The deeper Jules goes, the more she realizes that Haven is a town built on lies. Long-standing feuds, betrayals, and resentments simmer beneath the surface, threatening to erupt at any moment. Complicating matters further is Jules' strained relationship with her own family. Her sister, Camille, has lived in Haven for years, carving out a respectable life far removed from Jules' scandalous past. Their relationship is tense, filled with unresolved pain and unspoken words. But as the investigation intensifies, the sisters are forced to confront their shared history. Jules must decide if she can trust Camille or if her sister is hiding secrets of her own. The atmosphere of Haven is as much a character in the story as the people themselves. The ever-present fog blankets the town, cloaking it in mystery and danger. The cliffs, beaches, and winding roads create an unsettling backdrop for the unfolding drama. Hall masterfully builds tension through the setting, making listeners feel the chill in the air and the weight of unspoken fears. As Jules inches closer to the truth, the danger grows. Someone in Haven wants to keep the past buried, and they'll stop at nothing to silence Jules. Anonymous threats, vandalism, and violent confrontations push her to the edge, but her determination is unshakable. For Jules, uncovering the truth isn't just about justice for Beatrice. It's about redemption for herself. The investigation takes unexpected turns as Jules unearths shocking connections between the town's most influential residents. The lines between victim and suspect blur as long-held secrets come to light. With each revelation, Jules realizes that everyone in Haven has something to hide and no one is truly innocent. The deeper she goes, the more personal the case becomes, forcing her to confront her own past mistakes and regrets. Despite the obstacles, Jules refuses to back down. Her sharp instincts, resilience, and relentless pursuit of justice drive the story forward. As she pieces together the puzzle, a clearer picture of Beatrice's final days emerges. The truth, however, is more complicated and dangerous than Jules ever imagined. Betrayal, jealousy, and vengeance intertwine to create a deadly mix that threatens to consume the entire town. The climax of Fog and Fury delivers heart-pounding tension and unexpected twists. As the fog lifts, the killer's identity is revealed, shaking Haven to its core. Jules faces a final confrontation that tests her courage and determination. In the end, justice is served, but the scars remain. Haven's dark underbelly is exposed, leaving the town forever changed. But even as the immediate danger passes, it's clear that Jules' journey is far from over. Fog and Fury sets the stage for an ongoing series that promises more secrets, more danger, and more of Jules Valentine's relentless pursuit of the truth. Hall expertly crafts a world that keeps listeners hooked, blending psychological suspense with emotional depth. The flawed yet determined heroine, the eerie coastal setting, and the complex web of lies create a story that lingers long after the final chapter. Jules' character is a refreshing departure from traditional detectives. She's messy, complicated, and driven by more than just justice. Her personal demons make her relatable and human, while her intelligence and grit make her a force to be reckoned with. Hall doesn't shy away from exploring the emotional toll of loss, betrayal, and redemption, adding layers of depth to the thrilling plot. The supporting cast adds richness to the story, with each character bringing their own secrets and motives to the table. From the charming yet suspicious Marcus Lark to the troubled artist Serena Walsh, the residents of Haven are as complex as they are captivating. The tangled relationships and hidden agendas create an atmosphere of tension and uncertainty, keeping listeners guessing until the very end. Rachel Howzell Hall's writing is sharp, atmospheric, and filled with emotional resonance. Her descriptions of Haven's foggy shores and shadowy streets transport listeners into the heart of the mystery. The pacing is tight, with each chapter building on the suspense, leading to a satisfying yet unsettling conclusion. Hall's ability to balance character development with a gripping plot makes Fog and Fury a standout in the thriller genre. Fog and Fury is more than just a mystery. It's a story about survival, redemption, and the lengths people will go to protect their secrets. The fog that blankets Haven mirrors the uncertainty and danger that surrounds Jules, while the fury simmering beneath the town's surface reflects the unspoken tensions and hidden resentments. Hall masterfully brings these elements together, creating a story that is as emotionally engaging as it is suspenseful. Listeners who enjoy atmospheric thrillers with complex characters and unexpected twists will find Fog and Fury impossible to resist. The combination of psychological tension, small-town secrets, and personal redemption creates a compelling narrative that keeps you hooked from start to finish. Jules Valentine's return to the shadows of Haven marks the beginning of a series that promises to delve even deeper into the town's dark secrets. Fog and Fury captures the perfect balance between heart-pounding suspense and emotional depth. Hall's storytelling draws you in, making you feel every moment of tension, fear, and determination. The audiobook format brings the story to life, with the atmospheric setting and complex characters creating an immersive experience. As the fog rolls in and the mystery unfolds, listeners are left eager for the next installment in the Haven Thrillers series. Rachel Howzell Hall has crafted a gripping, atmospheric thriller that explores the complexities of human nature, the weight of secrets, and the search for redemption. Fog and Fury is the perfect starting point for fans of psychological suspense and small-town mysteries. With its unforgettable characters, eerie setting, and intricate plot, this novel leaves a lasting impression and sets the stage for more thrilling adventures to come. In the world of Haven, nothing is ever as it seems. The fog may hide the truth, but eventually, Fury brings it to light. And for Jules Valentine, uncovering the truth is only the beginning. Fog and Fury is a must-listen for anyone who loves a story filled with suspense, intrigue, and the unbreakable will to uncover buried secrets.